Dr. Turri here with you today. Thanks for joining me. The topic for this video is behind the ear hearing aids, also known as BTEs. Alright, and when you think about behind the ear hearing aid, a lot of times people are remembering hearing aids from a couple generations ago. These big bulky boxes on your ears, right, where the whole world saw your hearing aid before they saw the rest of you, right? Well, guess what? Behind the ear hearing aids are no longer that big. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some larger than others, but by and large, behind the ear hearing aids are not very large. They're very powerful and quite effective at helping people with significant hearing losses that can't use other types of devices. So let's talk about them a little bit. How do they work? How do you use them? How do you put them on? How do you take them off, right? Well, you use a behind the ear hearing aid just like you do any other hearing aid. There's an ear mold or a slim tube that attaches to the hearing aid. That goes in your ear. The hearing aid itself, the BTE, looks something like this. This is just one of many, right? But that's what it looks like. There's an ear hook that attaches to a tube, which has an ear mold on it, that goes in your ear. All right, so when this thing goes on your head, it looks like this. There it is. Now, from a straight-on angle, it's hard to see. From the side, it's barely visible. If I turn around and you look at the back of my head, guess what? It is a little bit visible, but not very large at all. The great thing about these is they work well with glasses. Look at this. Put it on my head, take it off my head, no issues with my glasses whatsoever. So the reason I like these so much is their durability and the cost savings that you can experience with this particular style. Manufacturers are famous for giving guys like me a call at the end of the month and saying, hey, we've got some stock hearing aids, such and such version, such and such model. If you can take 4 of these, I can cut you a better price. Well, guess what? I love getting good pricing for my patients. As you know, with my low price guarantee, I'm always looking out for patients and trying to get them a better price on their hearing aids. Because the less money of yours that I spend while still helping you hear better is my goal. So, one, price savings are huge on this particular style a lot of the times, okay? The other thing I like about these is durability, as I mentioned. Remember, a lot of hearing aids fit in your ear. And when you wear a hearing aid in your ear, they're more prone to wax issues, okay? With a hearing aid like this that fits behind your ear, with an ear mold that attaches to it, guess what? The ear mold gets most of the wax, and those are easy to clean. You can soak them in soapy water. I can vacuum it out easy, and the wax, if it does get pretty deep in the ear mold, it doesn't get to the internal components and corrode wiring and receivers. It's beautiful, all right? They're easy to maintain. They break down less frequently because of wax, obviously. And there's also more real estate on these. So if you've got difficulty with dexterity, with putting smaller hearing aids in your ears, you've got a lot of room to work with to hold this and manipulate it with multiple fingers to get it in your ear easier. So let's recap. Why do I like behind the ear hearing aids so much? Well, one, because of the pricing issue that we talked about. 2, less maintenance. 3, much easier to handle and manipulate. So please feel free to call me with any questions. You can email me at drturri@fixmyhearing.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for joining me.